Welcome back, Jebel Ali. We are going to make some more improvements to our gameplay of our game. In this tutorial, we're going to look at sound. We're going to add a sound effect to our car and also possibly a sound that runs in the background of our game. Okay, so I'm going to add a sound when my car crashes. So first thing I need to do is make sure I'm clicked on my car sprite. That is very, very important. If you've forgotten where that is, I will show you now. It's down here. So in your sprite area, you need to be clicked on your car. So I've clicked on my car and I go to my sound tab. So there's the sound tab and I'm going to find the sound that I'm going to use. At the moment there's a sound already with my car, though that's a default sound, so I'm going to find my own. You can actually delete that one if you don't want to have it there, but it won't play. You choose the sound you want to play. So I'm going to move my mouse over the add sound and I'm going to the first choice, which is choose a sound. Now you've got a search tool here, or you can select by type of sound, and I'm going to go for an effect here, and I'm going to choose bong. Now if you move your mouse over the arrow, you can listen to the sound. So I'm going to choose bong, and there it goes. It's added to my car, and then you haven't actually added to your game yet. It's just ready to be added, so you actually need to go to your code and then choose the place where you're going to put it. Now I'm going to make my car make a boink sound when it runs into one of my animals crossing the road or onto the green grass. So where do you think I'm going to put the sound effect? If you were to say inside the mouth of the if block here, you would be correct. So I go over to my sound section, which is just here. You can see sounds. If you want, I can zoom in and I'll do that now. So you need to make sure you're finding your sound, and here is the sound section. Okay, and that's what you select it from. So I'm going to drag my start sound and I'm going to put it just after the beginning of my if statement, okay, before my costume is changed. So let's try that now. I'm going to go full screen. I'm going to press my green flag and off I go. So really, as soon as I hit the green grass, there you go. My sound is played. Absolutely superb. That's a little bit loud, so I'm going to turn that down. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a sound in the background to play as I'm playing the game. So I want it to forever play until the game ends. Okay, so what I need to do is go to events, and I want it to begin at the start of the game, so I use my green flag as always, and then we're going to play it while the game plays, so basically forever. Okay, so let's go to events and then control, and we will look for the forever block. And then we need to choose another sound. So I go to my sounds. So I'm going to search again and click here. What I'm going for this time is I'm going to go for a loop. So that's a longer song rather than just a sound effect. And I'm going to go and again you can choose whatever you want. I'm going for drum funky, so I'm going to click on there, and again my new sound is added. Then I need to go back to my code and add my drum funky sound. This time I'm going to choose a slightly different block. Can you see I've got my blocks here that I can choose, so I can see my drum funky, but I want to play sound until done because this is a loop, so it's a kind of a tune that plays to the end and then it will start again. So make sure this time you choose play sound until done. So let's try that now. So when I press my green flag, and there you go. It's not a very long loop, that one, so you may want to choose another one. So it sounds a little bit too quickly repetitive, that one, but again, you can play and see which one you want to choose. But that is how you add a sound to your car when it crashes and plays a sound in the background. You can add other sounds if you want. For instance, if you were to pick up a passenger, let's try that one now. If I go to my passenger here, what I've done here, I've added a start sound, hey. I added that from my sound section, and as you can see, when I collect a passenger, it plays the sound hey, and that can be found inside the human voice section of the sounds. Try that and see how you get on, and it'll make your game even better, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.